Right. So hello there, welcome. Welcome to episode number 124 overall in this marathon of mine in which I'm trying to play it through each major Assassin's Creed installment for maximum possible percentage of sync. Previously I did first one, well, not full sync, because I refused to collect all of these flags, kill all of these Templars, etc., etc., etc. I simply refused to do it. But after that, I did Ezio Trilogy, each part for 100%, American Trilogy, each part for 100%. And so we have now here game number 8, episode number 27. In part 8 overall. Episode number 124. I guess. Congratulations. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal. Your discretion had to be advised. And I hope they will not be totally ignored. Here's the thing. That's my first try that I attempt to record the episode number 27 of the game number 8. Before that, there was episode number 26, in which I did 12 of the Paris tourist missions. After that, Taiwanese producer of graphic cards, names NVIDIA, decided to release a new driver for my graphics card, RTX 3060. And after I put the new driver, broadcasting services, I don't know, they went crazy. Overall, totally and fully crazy. Thing is, that when I tried to put on a broadcast, when I only launched the broadcasting services, all of a sudden it's even in a hibernate stale mode, they would eat my graphic cards alive. Currently I'm recording this introduction with the OBS system, but to underline my point, well, currently OBS is loading my graphics card for 75%. That's RTX 3060. 12 GB of memory. Now isn't that great, yeah? All of a sudden, even at stale notes. I tried to look for solutions on the internet. They advised to turn off the optimization for games, run it via administrator, etc., etc. It didn't help. So I tried to put it on broadcast. I failed miserably because, well, there were lags. There were so much of the lags. So unfortunately, the end product would be totally unwatchable. Well, my previous attempts at recording this game, they were at least watchable, but what I did with my first attempt, this was unwatchable. So I tried to just record without the broadcast, simply record that. With that spoken words intros, there was no problem. So that's why I am recording my introduction to an episode right now without the fear to have a consequence. Introduction went great when I recorded episode number 27, 28, where I did a good piece of Paris stories, even a few companion missions. But unfortunately, the end result, it was totally destroyed. Broken, plain simple broken. Instead of saving 6 hours of job, well, of me playing, I was stumbling upon some interesting new Paris tourist missions. For example, the one like Napoleon branch, story about Cartouche, etc., etc. Truly Paris stories. But I can't put it on a record because, well, the end result, it was broken. All of a sudden, I began looking for the solution, and I paid attention that when I would launch OBS, it would simply eat my graphics card alive. But it's since I'm not playing, this will have no impact, so intro and outro I can record via OBS and simply glue it to the actual playthrough. So I decided to use a competition of OBS, other broadcasting services. And guess what? The result was exactly the same. Except for the install mode, it would work just fine. But when I would try to launch a broadcast, whoosh, 75 to 80% of the loading on the graphics card. And so, me doing something like 26 of the Paris tourist missions, maybe 27 even, a few companion missions. It was unfortunately lost. And that's a shame, because I wanted to put it. I actually wanted to put it, but I simply can't. I'm sorry. That content, unlike looking for artifacts in Helix Rip missions, this one is interesting. This one I would like to play and I would like to show. Unlike, again, cleaning tons of garbage throughout the map and doing artifacts hunts and Helix Rip missions, because, well, this content is objectively bad. I didn't want to play it myself, but I had to do it because I signed it myself to it. So what? I found yet another recording service software. It is called Action. Run a few tests, and it was proven not so impactful as the current services. So the thing is, I will put broadcasting on hold officially until there will be a new driver for my graphics card, which would mark it unbroken. And thus I will not experience that silly coding is overloaded, change the setup. I changed that, didn't help. Put it to minimum, it didn't help. I switched software, it didn't help. So something's wrong with my graphics card as of now. Well, not exactly with the graphics card, but with the driver update. So let's wait until then. I will use the record service called Action. And thus I am now like completely asking for your feedback. please tell me if anything's good or not. If quality is alright, how it would record the mic, how it would record the plate, will it run smoothly, will the picture quality of picture will be nice. I need, honestly, I need that feedback from my side. I'd really appreciate it. Also, simultaneously, you can leave a like or dislike and subscribe if you want to. I would appreciate it, but I will not push it. So let's try and run this way. Overall, 47 missions are left, which I have to split by 8 episodes. Basically, for today's episodes, I will play 5 Paris tourist missions. Okay then. So let's go. Right, so here we are. I don't know exactly how this will go, but we shall see. We shall see. But, well, this will be my attempt in doing so, and instantly let's begin the mission number 1. And again, let me remind you, I'll need your feedback. That's most important. So at least I'll know from where to move on from further on. Yes, I'll have to show you what I actually lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Thus, today I'll do 5 of these. Murder mysteries, 14 more, that's 25 already, and companion missions. $22 more, 47 missions, and the final sequence. Split by 8 episodes. This should be, I guess, really short ones. Such a shame that I lost records. Some of these Paris stories were actually good. Kinda disliked the ones from Tamales and Jamal because there was nothing very brawling, and that's it. But tail mission. Oh, this one instantly will receive. Shut up. This will instantly receive 1 star out of me because it's a tail mission. Well, I'm glad that the number of tail missions was greatly reduced, contrary to Black Flag, where 40% of the story missions they fixed all of the bugs.
He's not long dead.
That's not me. Calm down, guys. I'm a man on a mission. Also running smoothly though, which is nice to know. Well, at least for me, I don't know how it will be on the records. Well, my tests recordings were pretty nice, but I did short sessions. This is my stress test, and I'll try to put the whole episode on the record. So we shall see. At the same time, I already like the fact that it doesn't impact My performance is great. I even have a decent frame rate. It's not even dropping to 40 or 30 as of now. Even though, well, that's GeForce experience device need to use maximum settings. Guess if I will disable anti-aliasing, I'll receive even more frames. Unfortunately, this will not be necessary because, well, the platform YouTube doesn't support more than 60 frames. Or they're supporting, but overall quality will be cut as a knife. Yeah, this one only it will receive 1 star. Just kill me when you're angry, yeah? Dude, move. Come on, lure me straight into an ambush. Also, yeah, you might hear me clicking the controller. I don't know. Personally, I am alone when I am hearing the sounds of the manipulators performed by streamers, gamers, which are doing gaming shows, or broadcasts, or streams, or records of the Let's Play. Kinda adds to the atmosphere. And stuff like this would make performer the one who is a host of this gaming show. I don't know, more like humane. This is him actually playing, and you can actually hear how he is playing. But some people at the same time could be frustrated by it. I understand it. But at the same time, if it frustrates you, let me know. If stuff like this will piss off majority, I don't know, I will look for a solution. It's to put some filters to remove noise error. Jesus Christ. Dude.
Might be trouble.
Shut up and move. I already want to finish that mission.
Hey! You want some fun? I'll happily cut your innards out to play with!
Yes, I want to have some fun. I want to end this mission for that. So more.
Come here, you pillock! Piss off! Stop there! Or I'll saw your bloody
Land, please. Kill. Cool, nice.
You missed the last one! You traitor!
Here, 1 star. So all this time I had to loot him.
They took my formula. We can't let them use it. It's an improvement on the smoke bombs I developed for you assassins to make them poisonous. Some fellow here has it.
I'll find it. You go reassure your wife.
That's why. I already do have reserve darts. Why poison the smoke screen? smoke screen should serve as a distraction.
You've got to find
Okay. Fire in the hole. That was unexpected, but still, this mission will receive just 1 star. Sorry. I hope someone's working fine. Hold on. So back to business. Oh, I got it. So back to Lavoisier. Yep, hello. What's up? Why everyone knows me? Can someone explain? Oh, here comes the stress test. 50 frames. I'm scared. Well. The heck? Can't see me. Maybe instead of 5 Paris tourist missions, I had to do 3 of them. And 2 companions. I caught a thief. Gosh, what a gratitude. Back to business. Well, that's one of the advantages of me using the new program. That there will be I just can put it on my pause in case if I'll have to distract myself. And I shouldn't even worry about editing. Not so nice parts out. Even though that's what I am doing with editing. But I'm not a pro. Maybe if I learn later, I will incorporate it. But at the same time, this additional activity at least should provide some sort of income for me.
Arno, we're so glad to see you.
my good fellow. And the formula is safe?
We knew you'd put things right.
Thanks, lady. But okay, maybe it's time for 2 companion missions. There will be 20 left. Look at the whooping amounts. The archive too. Also, yeah, worth to mention. As for the clothes, I actually purchased every bit of pants, trousers, for all, every one of them. I'm not kidding. You know why? Because I simply had to spend spare money. And that's it. Currently my income, I don't know, just like some swamp around the Finland. That's not a stereotypical national slur. There is even a one band, one of the favorites of mine from Finland, called Kalma. And they are even named their style of melodic death metal as a swamp metal. And they would usually do promotional material right there in the swamp. And their music is actually good. Even though they are more than more than 25 years of experience, assuming that their first album they began recording in late 90s. So yeah, even though they are for 25 years in the scene, they are still yet to release a really bad album, or at least mediocre one. Every one of them was either good or masterfully crafted.
I'll get you right in.
This should be not taken, unintended. That's not a slur, that's how it says. No, eventually each one of them is a 1 star. And yes, that was a mission number 2 for today's episode. Just 3 more. Let's do this. All done that soon. This will be a plan for the next episode as well. You appear. Nice. For the next episode, maybe I'll try to experiment with the budget quality, meaning better bit rate. Fell down that. There it is. With each cleaning of all of this garbage, things are becoming easier and easier and easier to actually do. And where's the haystack? Here? Okay. No pigeons, and there is no haystack here. But maybe there. There are pigeons. There are haystack. Yeah, guys. Experienced players know this, but in case if you aren't, if you are a new one, so you should know. If you see pigeons, you can leap out of the point where you can see them.
Du calme, citoyen. Augmentez. Qu'est-ce que le fier État qui n'a pas son exemplaire? Déjà 40 000 lecteurs conquis.
Yeah. Well, with Arna's parkour abilities, I could only wonder how well he would perform in the 21st century as a pro wrestler.
Piss off, bro.
I'll take a look at the match of, for example, Will Ospreay versus Arna. Heck, I would personally assume even that Will Ospreay himself would like to take a look at and perform that match. If only that could be possible. Well, you know, when he exited New Japan, he came out. He came out as an avid Assassin's Creed fan. Not necessarily that of the breaking news, maybe. Because, well, hints of that, this was shown earlier. He had a move, finisher one, he called it Hidden Blade. Later he introduced a move which he called Leap of Faith. And there was a show when he put on an entrance in the style of Assassin's Creed. That's only when he exited New Japan, he actually came out as an avid fan of the series. In his last performance from the New Japan, he came out cosplaying one of the characters. I assume it was Jacob, but at the same time his coat put hints at the Ethan, actually Jacob's father. So yeah, I guess if only that would be possible.
I'll have a word with you.
Will Ospreay would gladly do a match, a performance with Arna. Look at his agility. And look how gracious he's moving. If only that could never be better animations, but I mentioned it earlier during the previous episodes that, well, lead animator, the one who was working from the very first till the third parts of the series, who captured really good and decent animations, flawless even ones, which was a sort of technical breakthrough even. After third part, he left Ubisoft and joined Naughty Dog. And from that point, you could have seen his work in games like Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us Part 2. Well, if you could imagine, for example, about his work, that's animator. At the very beginning of The Last of Us Part 2, there's basically introduction to new and old characters coming from the part 1. There was a scene during winter, and there was a background activity. NPCs were simulating life, and animations of NPCs simulating life. This could the loop. This could last for a 4 or 5 minutes. That's insane amount of work, guys, for just a background activity, for the simulation of life. What do we have here? Dude, simple smoking. Yeah, there is a background simulation of life. You can call this series alive. There is no doubt about that. But combat, etc. Well, this is all the technical sides. Unfortunately,
There are fake assassin relics planted in the Tapestry District. We hope to lure curious Templars into the open with them.
How can I help?
Go and check if there has been any interest in these tapestries. It may lead you to a Templar agent.
okay. Well, parkouring, well, this would be seemingly great, but that was me who killed them, yeah? Yep, that was me. Okay, so while parkouring, this is nice, but during the combat, oh, that's what I was talking. Here's Larry doing this, laundry. Yeah, simulation of life is good. Well, Ubisoft never exactly had a problem with the design and presentation.
You won't believe it, but the tapestry you're interested in was just stolen.
What are the odds?
Ask around. Someone must have seen where the thief went.
Of course. Well, they never had the problems,
I saw a man running.
but at the same time, could be, at least until an exit of a veteran,
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Rafael Lacoste, who was there with Ubisoft from the Sam trilogy of Prince of Persia. And he was there until the release of Valhalla. After release of Valhalla, he unfortunately left. Well, unfortunately for series, for Ubisoft, but if he decided to do so, I'm happy for him actually. And actually he deserved a good rest for all of his hard work. But at the same time, during combat, knowing that some of these missions here, well, could be nothing but a brawl, you just can take a look at this without tears in your eyes.
I could swear someone just ran into those sewers in front of me.
Of course.
You ain't getting through.
Okay, let's run it through. So,
Yes, someone else came out of the sewers just now. They were running south.
you gotta
Away from the
kidding me.
bridge. My friend.
Also, maybe I had to take a shot in the sewers to put as a thumbnail. Yeah. At the same time, I guess I have to learn how to put a proper thumbnails. Some people are saying that thumbnails could be a attraction to more viewers. But let me tell you this. Some of my most popular videos were something like 90,000 of views. Back in the days when I began this channel as a pro wrestling thing.
No, thanks. I'm not interested.
There were no custom thumbnails because, well, you had to have a check mark to be enabled to put a thumbnail, custom thumbnail. Yeah, there was a time when to put a video on YouTube and to put a custom thumbnail, you simply had to have a check mark or needed amount of subscribers. Later it was changed, but at the same time, even though I didn't had, never I had well, I have custom thumbnails, for example, for the Civilization series on my channel, Nazlo, where I am putting a closest to real picture of a leader as which I would be playing in the party, closest to reality, because some of the looks of the leaders present in Civilization these are lost for good.
Saw someone running west just now. What? No tip?
For what?
Audacieux, très audacieux. J'y suis venu.
At the same time, Civilization is not the most popular series on the channel. The most popular is my Need for Speed Marathon. And second, again, Tail.
Go away, or I'll smash your bloody face.
That sound to say it from the very first AC. Also talking about controversies in Assassin's Creed 1, I saw some videos reviving Syndicate, next one. First thing I'd like to say, Syndicates I'll be doing it in my native language. And the reason is because, well, I have a rule for myself. If there is a translation for my native language in existence, and there is finished one and good one, or just at least finished one, I will comment using my native language. And as of now, Syndicate have one, so I'll test it. In case if you want to still watch it, but you don't know the native language of mine, you could use subtitles.
Did you run into any trouble?
And also, yeah, some of this retrospects of the Syndicates, some of the authors were saying that something weird stuff like Syndicate, we actually had female enemies for the first time. That's not true, guys. That's not true. First time when we had a female enemy, this was in Assassin's Creed 1 actually. Remember that lady? Oriental whom Altair found instead of Robert the Sable. She was actually our first enemy, and she's female. So, not true. Not in Syndicate you can find a first ever female enemy. Because of Tail. First time when the female is an actual antagonist. This is Rogue. Hope Jensen. Or I don't know about her surname. Her name is Hope. And yes, Hope is the first female antagonist in the big AC installment. Actually, first female antagonist is the one in Liberation, as well as the first female protagonist as well. Also, one more mission for this episode, and that's it. So yeah, let's just instead focus on what Syndicate did good. And you know what Syndicate actually did good? Approach to history. In Syndicate, there are plenty, variety, I would even say, of historical characters. Charles Darwin, Karl Marx, Queen Victoria, etc., etc., etc. They were present good. They were present really good. Their approach to historical character, how it masterfully was crafted, this is, well, I could only respect. That part of the job they did correctly and right. Also, if some might remember as well, earlier Quebec Studio, they were famous for stuff like homestead missions in AC3 and Freedom Cry DLC for AC4. And you know what? Homestead missions in AC3 and Freedom Cry for AC4 were good as well, in terms of depicting the historical entourage surroundings.
Oh no, hello.
Later it was Odyssey. Then guess what? If Odyssey have anything good, that's historical characters. Oh, mostly Greek ones. But at the same time they are memorable. Well, that's this time I could only criticize Odyssey. Well, in terms of the historical approach, because, well, this was quite a period of time. There was a huge war ongoing. But instead, unfortunately, instead of masterfully crafting it further, they messed around in a lame attempt to whitewash the most misogynistic state history ever knew, which is ancient Greece. Well, if not the most, one of the most. I'll finish after I'll take this mission.
I've had a very good idea. I want to raise up an army, a whole army of women. Women have had the worst of it, and it's women who will know how to set things right. Now, when I say women, I mean the women of the streets. You know, prostitutes, streetwalkers. I need you to go to the brothels. Give them these recruitment handbills. They'll join up in droves.
Well, here's the deal. I like his spirit. I don't like the task, but at the same time I like this character and I like her spirit. Even, you know what I would even say? Maybe real worlds need more characters like Mary Kurtz in real life. Well, more human beings like this character has been portrayed. This characterization of Mary Kurtz, I guess EV5 would serve as a much better protagonist for Syndicate than she is. Than she came out, actually. Way too perfect. Mary Kurtz is imperfect. See, she sent me to brothels to hire some streetwalkers. Even though to save them, still doing this job, going to brothels, knowing that Arno is having an affair with Elise, etc., etc. That's not nice, but she doesn't care about our protagonist having an affair with Elise. But still, the spirits of this character. Basically all of her missions are interesting. Yeah, later there was one mission in the Paris stories given by her. One of this which was lost. And that cooperative mission have a decent, good background. So again, maybe real life, maybe modern day world needs more real life Americans in terms of being persons with such spirit. Character which you simply can't dislike. Hello, ladies. One more. Sorry. Speak to them. Okay. Hello, ladies. I'm Wings.
An army of women? About time. I'm in.
I'll be there.
That's the
As long as I
spirit.
get out of this hello, yes.
One less rabid dog on the streets. Godspeed, citizen.
Right, next.
Il n'y en aura pas pour tout le monde.
Yeah, about the finish of what I was like to say. Here I am recording this in time where there was an announcement of the official title of the Assassin's Creed, previously known as Gривнею. Game received its name, Shadows. And there came introduction. This will be set up in Kyoto, Japan in 1578. This will contain characters like Oda Nobunaga. At the same time, this will contain a protagonist, Yaskin. And guess what? I was never in my life. I was more confused by the response to the introduction of a titular character. I'm not shocked. I'm not enraged. I'm just confused and can I even say disappointed? Here's the deal. Yes, Yasuke. He's clearly a resident of Japan, not a bloodborne Japanese. At the same time, he's so what? Like, here's the deal. Yasuke is the first ever historical actual character. First time we got a historical character as our protagonist. And you know what? There is literally nothing wrong with the representation of the historical character, person who actually existed, the way that person actually lived, the way that person actually existed.
You don't sleep with royalists, do you?
Let's go!
Like completely nothing wrong with that.
Tough day at the
At the same time, what
this
happened?
is backbreaking
Yes,
work. Ain't it the truth, sister?
that's the spirit.
For Mericourt. All right.
Do we get uniforms?
Would be nice to cover yourself. Yeah. What I'm thinking about that controversy. Again, historical character. Person existence. First time ever we are playing as a historical character. In a game, being in development for the longest time ever in the history of this franchise, that's for 6 years. Coming from the studio which never messed around with the representation of historical characters. Once upon a time they messed, but that happened only with the representation of the ancient Greece in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But that was just one time. Still though, characters introduced there.
Stretch your legs.
No.
I'm at her command.
Okay, it's nice to know. So yeah, developed by Quebec Studio, which always carefully approached historical characters representation and coming from a side that this game is officially the longest ever being in development in the history of Assassin's Creed franchise, which is 6 years, which is already enough terms for putting a proper RPG. And yes, Shadows again will be RPG. And they are putting a historical character as our protagonist. They had an experience with doing a piece of gaming with a titular character being of the black skin. This was Freedom Cry. They did it with Freedom Cry goods. Some might say that they had bases, maybe. At the same time, they never had bases in Odyssey and Syndicates, but still, they provided and did a good job. In terms of the depiction again and the writing of historical character. So knowing that, and knowing that person on which character is based actually existed, why all of a sudden there is a controversy? I can only say this. This one is artificially being set up. Artificial. I am personally excited, I am personally hyped for a new part. I could only hope that it will be released in a most proper state. Imagine what a laughing stock it would be if they would release unfinished buggy mess, and that's after 6 years of development. This would be a catastrophe, guys. But at the same time, currently I am feeling more good rather than bad. Basically, I have nothing to be afraid of. I am confident they would do a great job with the representation of Yaska. I am confident that they will put a great job with the introduction of the historical setting of Hero Japan. For that, I am not worried at all. Also, there will be characters, for example, like Oda Nobunaga. You can remember him again if you're watching my Civilization 5 series.
Women's army? That's crazy. I'll join.
Different kind of grunt work.
Okay.
Shooting instead of screwing. Sounds good.
I agree.
A chance to get off my back. Sure.
And almost because I have a ill spine.
Women's army. Where do I sign? That tech one. She's always got something going.
I like their spirits. It got me bumped.
Nous exigeons d'être entendus.
92% of the sync. Eight more of the Paris stories, 20 more of companion missions, and 14 more of the murder mysteries. So what? And so what? Here we have it. Kinda feeling bumped. I don't know. At the same time, plans are still in act for the next episode, so stay tuned for more. 3 of the Paris stories and 2 of the companion missions. This would make the next episode number 28 already. Wait, hold on a second. Now I have 42 missions left, so 3 companion missions and 3 Paris stories. This will be it. Fine by me. Or maybe 4 of the Paris stories and again 2 companion missions. Who knows, who knows. Nevertheless, these are plans for the future. I'll try to put on a better bitrate next time. I'll see how it will work for myself, and still I am asking for your feedback. Please provide it. Tell me if anything good with picture, with how the sound working, if anything is alright in terms of production. Basically, that's all what I am asking. Additionally, you can interact with watched episodes. You can leave a like or dislike and subscribe only if you want to, but I'm actually asking for providing a feedback. This is important. Please, just please. It would be really nice, and I would be forever grateful for that. Simple as that. I will collect the feedback and I will push my further work. There are still games to finish. Will be after Unity. After Syndicate, I'll do Odyssey. After Odyssey, Origins. After Origins, Mirage. After Mirage, Valhalla. After Valhalla, Shadows. Now. So I have to know, simply have to move on from the first one. So be it. Stay tuned for more. And most important for all, stay healthy. And sincerely wish you to really, really, really have a nice day.